everyone, Maya Afilalo here, editor and analyst for autoinsurance.com. Today we're comparing Progressive and State Farm, which are two of the biggest names in auto insurance. We're going to look at their strengths, their weaknesses, costs, and unique features to help you decide which one is right for you. You can also read a full, in-depth comparison of these companies on our website, as well as reviews. So when it comes to price, which is the most important thing for a lot of people, both companies have rates cheaper than the national average. However, Progressive tends to have lower rates than State Farm for many drivers, including those with clean records, DUIs, low credit. On the other hand, State Farm tends to be cheaper for drivers with at-fault accidents or speeding tickets. Remember, all these rates are averages, so your quoted premiums may differ. You always want to get quotes from more than one company because one may be cheaper for your specific driver profile than another. So State Farm and Progressive mostly have a similar set of discounts with some differences. For example, Progressive offers discounts for online quotes and paperless billing. On the other hand, State Farm has a low mileage discount. You can find a full list of discounts offered by each company in our full review comparison. Both companies offer telematics discounts, which can help you save further on premiums. A telematics program essentially tracks your driving and gives you a discount depending on how safely you drive. State Farm's program is called Drive Safe and Save. You get 5 to 10% for signing up and then 30% off at your renewal depending on your driving habits. Progressive doesn't advertise the maximum percentage discount for its telematics program called Snapshot, but it claims that drivers save an average of $231 when they renew their policy and an average of $94 at sign up. I'm actually a Drive Safe and Save customer myself, and you can check out my full review of that program in our other video. Now, something to keep in mind is that Progressive's program, Snapshot, can actually raise your rates for unsafe driving. The company says about 2 in 10 drivers see a rate increase, while State Farm advertises that Drive Safe and Save will never raise your premiums. Both Progressive and State Farm offer all the standard coverage options as well as add-ons, including rideshare coverage. Progressive has gap coverage, which it calls loan lease payoff as an add-on. State Farm doesn't really have gap coverage. You can only get this coverage if your auto loan originates from a State Farm bank. And take note as well that State Farm does not offer accident forgiveness while Progressive does. So when it comes to customer and claim satisfaction, overall, people seem more satisfied with State Farm than with Progressive. Let's break down a few categories. So claim satisfaction refers to how well an insurance company meets its customers' expectations when they need to file a claim. That includes factors like ease of filing, timeliness, fairness of settlements, and overall customer experience during that process. State Farm scored above average on J.D. Power's claim satisfaction study, which is a third-party study, while Progressive scored below average. However, in a different study by Crash Network, Progressive actually scored slightly higher than State Farm. Now we're going to look at J.D. Power's auto insurance study, which measures overall customer satisfaction with insurers. In this study, J.D. Power ranked State Farm between 1st and 5th in most regions of the United States. Meanwhile, unfortunately, Progressive ranked below average in every region. Progressive also receives slightly more complaints with the NAIC, the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, than State Farm does. One difference I want to highlight with the quote process is that with Progressive, you can shop a quote and purchase a policy entirely online. State Farm allows you to start a quote online, but you have to complete that process over the phone with an agent. So if that's a deal breaker for you, you just want to do everything online, keep that in mind. That said, interestingly, in another study, customers actually rated State Farm's shopping process more highly than they rated Progressive's, which suggests that people are satisfied with things like State Farm's pricing and its agent-centric model. So overall, Progressive is better for people who want to purchase and manage their policies online. It'll be cheaper for drivers with clean records, as well as those with low credit or a DUI on their record. And those who may benefit from accident forgiveness, like if you have a teen driver in your household, may also want to look into Progressive. On the other hand, State Farm is better for drivers with accidents or speeding tickets on their record. It's going to be cheaper on average for those drivers. If you drive fewer miles than average annually, you're retired or you work from home, you can take advantage of that low mileage discount. And if you prioritize customer service and really want the experience of working with an agent, you may want to consider State Farm. So bottom line, both Progressive and State Farm are national insurers. They have good reputations overall. Progressive may be cheaper on average for most drivers, but you should always get quotes from both companies to compare your rates, and you should get a quote from at least one other company as well. You always want to compare quotes from at least 3 companies. Overall, State Farm fares better for customer service and claims handling, so if those are priorities for you, that's an important consideration to keep in mind. When it comes down to it, if you're considering either option and get a good rate, you'll likely have a decent experience, and you can always switch providers if you are unhappy. That's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe and check out the other videos on our channel for more reviews and tips.